Welcome back to Leeds Lately. Before we get into this one, make sure you go ahead and hit that big red button down below. Leeds have just won 3-0 at home to Luton Town, and what a dominant performance that was. That's the only way you can describe it, really. Maybe not quite as dominant as the Plymouth game, but overall an actual better performance, I thought, creating more chances, just being overall completely and utterly outclassing Luton Town's team. Look, they didn't really lay a glove on us. They had a few chances. They did have a few chances, Luton. But what I think you have to take with a pinch of salt is the fact that we're an attacking team. And if you're an attacking team, you are going to let some chances. You're going to let some chances happen at the other end, at your end. But I thought we dealt well with them. Defensively, we were decent today. For me, my man of the match, before we go on to the actual game, was Pascal Struijk, and that comes in with part of that defensive performance. When he cleared that ball off the line, that triggered us to then go, oh, okay, we can't mess about here. And then for the rest of the game, pretty much, we just dominated them. We were so good in this game. I'm so happy with the performance. It was fantastic from Leeds. Goals coming from Sam Byram, Joel Peru, and then Dan James at the end. Perfectly capped off the game. And as you can see up here as well, there's only up here, there he is, only 4 goals since we last scored 4 corners since we last scored a goal from one, because we scored a goal from a corner in this game. Ball came over, Pascal Struijk headed it, goalkeeper saved it right in the path of Peru, and he puts it in the back of the net. First goal was really good as well. Sam Byron, bit of an interplay with Solomon on the left. When he gets it back in the box, he shoots. The ball bounces up in the air. The Luton defender's like, where's the ball? As it drops down, he gives it a bit of a Di Canio pedal kick. But instead of putting it in the top corner, he puts it in the bottom corner. Really nice finish. And then at the end of the game, another really nice finish from Dan James, as Jayden Bogle played a lovely lofted ball over the top. It bounced through. Dan James, little side foot volleyed chip, or half-volleyed chip over the goalkeeper right into the back of the net. And it was one of those ones that was like, in basketball you would call it a swish, nothing but net. I don't think it touches the floor before it goes over the line. So it's already in the back of the net when it hits the ground. Great finish from Dan James. Look, with a lot of our players back and fit, you see Ramazani's coming back into this one, Verba's coming back into this one as an option off the bench. We're really strong, aren't we, our squad? We've gone back to the top of the league. We've got another +3 to our goal difference, which is invaluable, by the way, in this title race. Look, we've only played 17 games, but getting ahead on goal difference now is massive, because it allows you the little bit of leeway you might need when you come through a tough patch in the season. So really good from Leeds to be able to go ahead and get those 3 goals. I did like the fact that Leeds were able to not only score the 3 goals that they did, but maintain dominance throughout the game. And now a lot of the time we look at it and go, oh, they're dropping off. And I think the tempo did drop off a little bit in this game. But then we were able to spring the counter-attack. We were able to spring traps and get ourselves forward and score those other goals as well. So look, I mean, it's a perfect performance from Leeds. Other than Struijk being probably my man of the match, I think Tanaka's up there as well. Tanaka's always really good, but today I thought he was excellent in that midfield, really dominating things. I don't even really remember the names of the opposition midfielders, because Rothwell and Tanaka, and Aronson was good as well, but Rothwell and Tanaka was so dominant in that midfield that they just had the ball the whole time. I don't know what it ended up at, but for a lot of that game, Leeds had about 80% possession. We really dominated them, and I think when it comes to statement performances, this is definitely one, because Luton have just come down from the Premier League, and you can say, well, okay, when they went up to the Premier League, they didn't invest that heavily, and so when they come back down, they are pretty much a championship team who got lucky getting into the playoffs. Nonetheless, people would have expected them to compete this season because they're a relegated team. We really put them to the sword tonight. We really made it a statement performance against them and said, look, that's what's come down from the Premier League. Like, think again. We're really going to put one past you here. Look, when we played against Burnley, we lost the game 1-0, but we really dominated against them. We beat Sheffield United as well. look, I think we are up there with the top 2 best sides in this league. Our squad's brilliant. We played. I'm going off track here, but we played. Come back to it now. We played really, really well tonight. Like really well. Like enjoyable to watch. Like no real periods of nerves or anything like that. It was mostly for me an enjoyable performance to watch. Leeds played really good football, really nice football. We were good in the attacking third, we were good in the defensive third, and we were good in the midfield third. We absolutely dominated them from front to back. And I think when it comes to this type of performance, it's like, right, well, can we carry that on now? Can we carry that on? I don't know, is it Derby that we've got on the weekend? A team that are newly promoted? We've got to go ahead and carry on this form into those games, because if we don't, it's not wasted, but it's a missed opportunity, I feel. Let's have a look at our matches. No, it's Blackburn first and then it's Derby. So Blackburn on the 30th of November and then Derby on the 7th of December, which is my dad's birthday, so shout out to my dad. It's, Blackburn on the 30th and then Derby on the 7th. We've got to carry on that form into those games. In the last 3 games, we've scored 9 goals in 3 games. So we're averaging 3 goals a game at the moment over the last 3 games. And before that, we lost against Millwall 1-0. Then we beat Plymouth 3-0. We're scoring a lot of goals. People are saying, or have said, over the last season or whatever, that we don't put teams to the sword, we don't score enough goals. I think we are starting to see that now, and hopefully that rolls over into the Blackburn game, because look, I think Leeds are fully capable of winning this league by a distance, but it's about that consistency. Tonight's game was fantastic, really, really good, but can we keep that up against Blackburn, who do sit in 8th place, have lost 3 of their last 5, and we've won 4 of our last 5. So there's an opportunity there. There really is an opportunity there, but we have to be at our best. With our players coming back in like they did today, with Ramazani came on, he was really good. He looked really sharp. Verba looked good. Verba was going down the wing, putting the ball in the box. Decent from Verba as well. With these players coming back in, Gilavogi as an auxiliary midfielder, someone who can come in and bolster that midfield and be strong and big and a good ball carrier, he also can be a massive positive for us. So I think going into this Blackburn game, we've definitely got it within us to carry on this streak. But for me, today's game, fantastic. Enjoy the rest of the week, everyone, until the other game. Revel in this, watch the highlights over and over, because we were fantastic in this game. I'm really, really happy with the performance. Like I said, we did let a few chances go by, but Melier came out with some good saves, Strouk with a really good goal line clearance, that togetherness at the back, pulling each other through. I'm really, really happy. I'm really happy with that performance. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be live for the Blackburn game. There'll probably be some technical difficulties like there always is, but we move, we enjoy our football, and we win games apparently in the Championship, and we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.